we're stuck bottom half. We don't want to be flattened out. We need to always start fighting for our underhook. That is our number one micro battle in this position for both sides, top or bottom. We're always looking for the underhook on the same side as our half guard. So from here, I'm gonna take my half guard hand, arm side, and I'm gonna come into cross face. Here, I'm gonna come in, I'm gonna clap, I'm gonna extend, I'm gonna hook my elbow on her armpit. Here is where I'm gonna make my pivot point. I'm not gonna move my arm anymore from here. I'm just gonna touch my hand to my chest, and I'm gonna circle through. As I circle through, I'm immediately gonna rotate to my side, and I'm running my underhook as deep as I can. I don't wanna be high and grab my neck. I wanna be low on the waist. Here, I'm gonna get my head in tight, keeping my bottom hand engaged so I can protect my face. I can shoot for underhooks. This is where you wanna be for a dominant bottom half. Cool? Got it? Next step. And once we get to our side, we maintained our underhook and we're holding our position here. I'm gonna throw my head to her chest. I'm gonna run my underhook over palm down, using the crease of my thumb against her like floating rib here. I'm gonna come into a gable grip. I'm gonna collect my body lock. I'm pinching my elbows together and I'm driving my shoulder into her ribs. Head to chest, I have my body lock. Now from here, I'm gonna start transitioning my feet. Once I get my body lock, I'm gonna take my outside foot's gonna come over. I'm gonna collect her ankle with my heel. Where is it? There. I got her ankle. I'm pulling her ankle to my butt, lifting it. You see how it's picking her knee up off the floor? Once I feel that happening, I'm gonna drop my bottom leg. I'm gonna extend it out. I'm going to my knees. I'm using my body lock and my bottom shoulder to start getting myself to my knees. So I'm driving this body lock, using my shoulder, boom, up to my knees. From here, she's being a good partner and collects her whizzer. And this is where we're gonna maintain our position. Bottom half, we've won our underhook. We're maintaining our position here. I'm keeping my head tight and I'm protecting. We had our body lock option, but we're gonna give you another look. So from here, I can run this body lock, but would say we're not gonna have a good opportunity here. So I'm gonna dive my bottom hand under her shin. As I'm diving that bottom hand under the shin, I'm head-butting her hip bone here. I'm gonna have my head out talking to you just so you can hear me. I'm wrapping and pulling my knees to my chest so I can get a grip here. If you have to S grip, that's fine. Gable grip is a little stronger for me. Head's only out to talk to you. I'm maintaining my forehead and the hip bone here. From here, I'm using my knees and my foot to scoop up underneath her, right? So from here, I'm scooping up underneath, rotating and rotating. Even with the post, I can work all the way through. So wrestling up, sweeping, and start to maintain, regain our full guard from here, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start coming and start driving underneath, and that's gonna start baiting her to start driving this forearm into my face, right? Pause. Keep that forearm here. With this forearm in the face, I'm gonna keep a bottom hand Heisman into the hip. I'm gonna drive into her forearm like I don't want her to run me over. So it makes her wanna keep me going, pause. As we get to about halfway, I'm gonna start making a knee-elbow connection with my bottom legs here. Boom. As I'm rotating back to my back, I'm making this elbow-shin connection. I'm just rotating flat to get to my full guard and present control, or is that present control? Jiu-jitsu stuff.
What's the Heisman? Just straightening out the arm.
Just a stiff arm.
Just a stiff arm. You gotta be bougie with it, don't you?
Talk to the hand. Talk to the hand.